Fourth plate goes to Luigi. You stuck it out through the very end.
You didn't disconnect. Congratulations.
I'm very tempted to now.
You have to hit A.
We gotta see what you did. You gotta hit A.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're waiting on me now, huh?
You landed on more red spaces than the rest, but that didn't keep you down. It is possible. I've seen it in that. At this point, you can get it to say, "I bet you tried really hard," and that's all.
They know Dia, so... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Time to get some more agility.
Yep. Well, goodbye, Shen!
Shinigami Sensei's great.
Ah!
So we also can't take too many or we'll run out real early. Oh my god. What on earth? Oh my god. I was not ready to see the eyes of Dr. TJ Eckelberg. Can I jump straight up? No, I cannot jump straight up.
Yeah.
Shit.
Mr. President, get down!
What just happened?
No! I ran it.
We were allowed a trip to a nearby food service tent to eat to our heart's content. When we left, unbeknownst to us, Matthew had been practicing his stealth skills in the pit of balls, and so was abandoned. The enemy soon came down on this pit, and though he tried to fight and make his way up the Tower of Tubes, alas, it was not to be. Matthew was slain then and there. When this was brought up to our tactician, he merely shrugged and said, "Well, at least we're already at the thief store." Nobody in the company understands what he meant. All we know is that suddenly there was a new thief among our numbers. Betstal, I fear for my life traveling with this man. I hope to come home to you alive, ideally in one piece, but I must warn that you should be prepared to welcome a broken husband upon my return. With dearest love, see you soon.
Actually, the Pokemon trophies are... Oh my god. How do I... There we go.
Look at him. Look at the happiness and the life in his eyes. This is a man who has seen too much and no longer wants to see anything at all. Did anybody else have an eye toy when they were young? Does anybody remember what it is?
Familiar. That sounds familiar.
think his name is pronounced Shigesato Itoi.
Yeah, so
We just gotta, you just gotta work, you gotta work through it. You gotta work through the pain. You gotta work through the anguish. You gotta work through the whatever the fuck's happening right now. I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna win.
You just match the blocks because that's what the game tells you to do, and it doesn't give you a reason why you're supposed to do that. You're just supposed to match the blocks. There's not really actually a reason for it. It's what you do in this world. And that's a metaphor for life. If you're really looking for like a way to really get through it, you just gotta keep matching the blocks. All you gotta do is just match the blocks. And then eventually everything will work out. Probably. I don't know. I can't guarantee that. It's against the code of conduct. Oh, fucking god damn it, finally.
I'm a Pokemon master.
Philippe, I don't like the looks of this forest. We better hurry home. Grr.
Listen, in reality, Dark Palm just doesn't understand golf, because why would golf be about trying to get the lowest score? Everything that Dark Palm has understood about humans has been that you want the higher score. Why would this one game work differently? Mother!
So, Alex, are you free for me to tell someone you're free tonight?
I'm not. I'm doing a game club episode with you for like 3 hours.
That is exactly why I just told Seren I'm not free.
Yeah.
So, Joe.
No.
So Herschel.
Yeah, Herschel.
I
you
would
need to
do
do
it
a
for
real hell.
I would do a fun stream if it, like, if there wasn't like this risk factor to it. Like, why can't we just, have a good time? Why do we have to inflict pain on memory?
Started Mario Party Monthly.
Why would we ever want to have a good time on stream?
There's not.
It's the catch with Marvel Rivals. I've been trying to figure this out.
Okay.
So it's out tomorrow.
Yeah.
It has 33 characters at launch.
Mm-hmm.
Play all of them for free.
Mm-hmm.
And now they've just confirmed if you buy a battle pass, it doesn't expire ever.
I think the catch is we really want to put Overwatch in the ground. Like, I feel like they're out for blood. Like, they're in it for the love of the game, and the game is bury Overwatch.
Where's the part where they make money?
I think they just want to bury Overwatch.
And Concord, but that happened accidentally. I got in front of my own red shell and it killed me.
You can do that, yeah?
Okay, I threw. Where the fuck is the track? What? Where's the track?
Okay, cool. It wasn't the only one that happened to.
Where did the track go? Okay, I found. No, I didn't. Well, how am I still reversed? Where's the track?
Okay, good. I was worried that was just a strictly me thing.
Where's the fucking track?
The track is the light part, Joe.
Keep looking, Joe. Keep looking.
Holy shit!
You have to leave the cave.
I tried.
Potatoes cave. You have to get out of it.
Whoa!
Next
A
is the
Joe victory would be
Orb Star.
incredible.
The Orb Star goes to the player who used the most orbs, and the Orb Star winner is. I genuinely don't know. Inconceivable! There are 3 Orb Star winners this round.
Oh my god. I hate you all.
Oh shit! And finally, we have the Action Star. The Action Star is awarded to whoever landed on the most green spaces. And the Action Star winner is.
You look troubled. What's wrong?
So I don't know a lot about hospitals in Japan, admittedly. But is this normal? Do they usually have? Who am I talking? What am I talking about? I've played a trauma center game. This is completely normal.
Yeah, I do remember this from Trauma Center, actually.
I've never actually played a trauma center game. I've played Trauma Team, which is close.
Okay, well, I've got some news for you about Trauma Center.
You draw pentagrams, I know. Oh my god! How many times?
Because that dungeon is like 90% keys. This is fucking incredible. Holy shit. This is awesome.
There we go. No, the animals can fucking die. I don't care. They should have gotten themselves off the planet. I'm pretty sure I said that exact same thing in Super Metroid. If they wanted to live, they would have learned how to pilot a ship. I'm just saying. They should pull themselves up by their animal straps. Why should I give them the charity? I did learn how to pilot a ship. You played Fusion? Yeah, Fusion is fucking 3 games from now. They haven't learned yet. And now I'm dead. Look, that's what the animals did to me.
Big dripper. Yeah.
Collect the honey that drips from the ceiling, but watch out for swarms of killer bees.
Like, magnums in Resident Evil are kind of insanely powerful. It's time for the snake rave! Snake, 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 snake. Look at the snakes. Yeah, snake, 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 snake. Plump up the snake. Yeah. So that's odd. God fucking damn it, Pat is right. Kyrie's shoes make a heart.
Okay, well, the good news about trying to figure all this out is that we'll be able to get to the 3 o'clock door soon.
Why do you have to do this? Oh, you found all 3!
Oh, that was a Breath of the Wild sound effect if I've ever heard one. That little piano sting. That is like...
No, they're not. It's not inspired by Breath of the Wild.
That was legally distinct Breath of the Wild.
Matt, they told us.
Clean challenges were...
All right, hey, what if I just gave you mine? You know what, man? I'm not even that attached to it. You can just fucking have it. No, man, a dude just gave it to me, and I did not ask for it. Oh, yeah, frame rate, baby! Oh, that was a good frame rate. That was a nice, crunchy frame rate. I told you, man, I'm not... And I did, you know, I agree, buddy, and I did not... Look, I feel like only one of us is listening to this conversation, and I don't think it's you. It is meant for a master sword. Yeah, and I don't even have a sword, so like, just take it and I'll leave.
You should go back down.
Yeah, it was at the bottom.
It's no name. That's the one that you're going to want to use, is Aqua.
I don't know how menus work. I've actually like started to wonder, like, am I dyslexic and just undiagnosed?
Most people with dyslexia are presumed undiagnosed.
Neat. There are a couple things in my life.
It's like autism.
You know, funny you say that. I've also been wondering.
Here's a fun fact about autism, and this is a not so fun fact. If you get diagnosed with it, they don't provide any differences in your medical care. It just prevents you from accessing certain social services like adoption.
Okay. I think everything's the way that it should be. You sure do. Okay. Now, I think everything's the way that it should be. Right?
Yay.
Okay. So, Fire Emblem, huh?
Fire Emblem?
Yeah. We like
Let's
Fire
go.
Emblem, right? Fire Emblem's a good video game, right? Oh, shit, that's loud, that's loud, that's loud.
Prisoner release. Let's not read voices. Let's just get to the.
Yeah, no,
let's just make progress.
I've seen this specific cutscene too many times in my attempts to make progress. So, we're going to a prison. Yeah, I've watched these supports too. So I'm just gonna.
All right. In the meantime, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cookie Yummy Way.
Good.
It's a very good card. Not the subject for right now, though. This was so that you could get things set up on your stream. I'm going to show you some cards. Some of these cards have never been banned. Some of them have been banned.
Okay.
Or are banned. You have
I should also check the audio real quick.
Yes. You have. Here is your goal for each card. 1. Was it ever banned? 2. Why or why not?
Okay.
You can ask whatever questions you want, but I'm not going to feed the questions to you.
Okay.
We're going to start with Imperial Order.
Okay.
As long as this card remains face up, so it's a continuous trap. As long as this card remains face up on the field, negate the effects of all magic cards. This is the original printing. It's not spell cards now.
Right.
Pay 700 points during each of your standby phases. If you cannot, this card is destroyed. Now I will help you just a little bit. This is the original printing. This card did get an errata.
Okay.
This is the errated version. Negate all spell effects on the field. Once per turn during the standby phase, you must pay 700 life points, open parentheses. This is not optional, close parentheses, or this card is destroyed.
I'm gonna say that might give away that it had to be banned at one point, and the errata was the balanced version that was allowed to be played.
Okay. Question for you.
Okay.
Why do you think this was banned?
Just the existence of the errata kind of feels like...
Okay, but that's not... I'm asking you mechanically, why do you think this was banned?
Okay. May I see the first version again?
Absolutely. Pay 700 points during each of your standby phases. If you cannot, this card is destroyed.
I feel like it's kind of... Hold on, can I see the updated version again?
Once per turn during the standby phase, you must pay 700 life points. This is not optional.
Was it just rules lawyering? Of like, did people kind of try to bullshit their way into not paying the cost?
Okay. Is that your answer?
Well, okay, so my thought process right now is that it says if you can't pay the cost, then it's destroyed. But that doesn't necessarily say you have to pay the cost. So it's as long as you have over 700 life points, the card never stops.
Uh-huh.
That's what my
Why
guess.
why would one want to choose when to start and stop this card from being in effect?
So that once a spell card is on the field that you don't like, you can turn it off, but you don't have to spend your life points until that card is there.
Okay. Let's go. I'm going to give you your answers.
Okay.
One. I believe it was eroded while still legal. It was limited at that point, and this is banned, and this can never come off the banned list ever. So this pre-errata version, yes, there was a rules lawyer thing. You could simply choose to not pay the 700, which means I'm going to flip this the start of my opponent's turn. You don't get to use any spells. Start of my turn. I want to use spells this turn, so goodbye, Imperial Order. Now I win.
I see. So I was more or less on the right track.
Yeah, even having to pay 700 life points, this is not optional. This card is still busted as shit.
Yeah.
All right. Here is your next one. The Forceful Sentry. Look at your opponent's hand. Select one card among them and return it to their deck. The deck is then shuffled. Fangs is fucking pogging over the Forceful Sentry.
I think they're fogging over something else. Something in Fire Emblem. But maybe Forceful Sentry is just their favorite card. Okay, looking at your opponent's hand sounds wild without a cost. That sounds very banned.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Wow, you are completely correct. Hand knowledge is the most useful thing in this entire game.
The only reason I know that is that you have told me that before.
Yes. So, select one card among them. Plus, you get to pick them. If I can grab this card. Why don't you give this one a read?
I won't be able to do that into the microphone.
Okay, I'll read it to you then. This is a card called Triple Tactics Talent. If your opponent has activated a monster effect during your main phase this turn, so like any hand trap or any card on field, like any monster that they've set up, activate one of these effects. It's your choice. 1, draw 2 cards. 2, take control of one monster your opponent controls until the end phase. 3, look at your opponent's hand and choose one card from it to shuffle into the deck. You can only activate one Triple Tactics talent per turn.
Yeah, and that has a cost to it. There are conditions.
I mean, it has
not a cost, but a condition.
It has a condition. So it is your choice of Pot of Greed, non-targeting Change of Heart, and Forceful Sentry.
And does that card stay on the field? Like, can you
this
use
card?
it again?
No.
Yeah. Okay, so
you use this.
Okay, so it clarifies you can only use it once per turn. You need to have multiple cards though for that to be relevant, right?
Yeah. Like you can't recur this card. Its effect in the same turn. If you have 2 in your hand, you can only use 1. For reference, like Forceful Sentry is banned. Pot of Greed is banned.
Of course.
Change of Heart is banned. So this is 3 banned cards, and you choose the one that's best for you.
This is one that feels like it could be a toss-up to me. Like I have a high chance of getting this one wrong. I'm gonna say yes, banned, because, well, hold on. Okay, no, because those cards are banned. I think the limitation of when you can use it makes it fair play. I'm gonna say not banned, but I have a very high chance of getting this wrong.
What if I told you that it is unfathomable to get to the end of your turn in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And this card not be online?
That okay, right, because we're talking about if it's ever been banned at any point, right? Which includes now. It was probably reasonable when it released, I'm guessing.
I will tell you, this card is less than 5 years old.
Oh my god.
This card, all 3 of these cards were on the ban list when this card was released. And we are once again talking about the form of Yu-Gi-Oh! That averages like 2.2 turns.
Shit. Okay. So it's a turbo band.
Now this card's fine.
Oh my fucking god.
Even better, there's a companion card called Triple Tactics Thrust that comes online at the same time, and you can use it to grab any spell or trap in your deck and add it to your hand. And most people will use that to search talents and then use talents.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't even need this card in your hand.
I'd love that.
Because you're playing multiple
that
copies of Thrust.
So fair.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this card's fine. Also, Change of Heart is legal now, but this is a better Change of Heart because it doesn't target. So if a card says cannot be targeted by opponent's effect, you can still use Triple Tactics Talent to take it.
What is...
So if a card says target in the effect, like target your opponent's monster, do this. That's just rules lawyering. Targeting is a concept. There are cards that specifically like this that do not say target, therefore they override target protection.
I see.
All right, let me show you some cards that you will know.
Okay.
I'm trying to mostly. I'm not trying to like be like 2025 monsters like that have 20,000 words of text on them. Evaluate, go. What about this one? Heavy Storm. Destroy all spell and trap cards on the field.
That one sounds banned.
Why?
Because it's... Oh, wait, no. Well, shit, because I remember early Yu-Gi-Oh! Just being a back and forth of, like, every 2 seconds the field is cleared.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a question of, I don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh! Is currently like that. So...
why don't you try this? This is another card for you to evaluate. Giant Trunade. It came out at the same time originally. Return all spell and trap cards on the field to the hand.
Okay.
So we're evaluating both of these.
Okay.
Do you remember Harpy's Feather Duster?
Vaguely.
Harpy's Feather Duster is destroy all trap and spell and trap cards on the field that your opponent controls.
That one sounds turbo banned.
Okay. And then Heavy Storm, which is that, but it also impacts you.
Mm-hmm. I think so. Giant Trunade, I think, is probably fine because you can just
one that returns to hand.
Yeah, because you can just replay them.
Okay.
Heavy Storm, I'm not certain. I'm gonna wager legal.
Okay. Unfortunately, you are 0 for 3. Harpy's Feather Duster was banned, correct, is now fine. And Giant Trunade and Heavy Storm are turbo banned. The reason is because they clear your own side of the field, and that's too advantageous.
Fuck. Yeah, okay.
Because if you have a card like Imperial Order, like the eroded version, if that were legal, you could, and obviously if you could use spell cards under it, but like there are a lot of cards called floodgates that are exactly that just prevent a thing from happening in the game. You could in theory set those up, fuck over your opponent with them, and then just Heavy Storm or Giant Trunade them. And if it's Giant Trunade, that's even better because then you get the cards in your hand again.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just set it up again the next turn.
Okay, yeah. I had forgotten
All right.
how big a deal your own, like clearing your own side of the field is in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Why
By the way, Fangs,
don't...
how is audio?
All right, why don't we try this next one? This is anti-spell fragrance. That's a great response.
Okay.
This will be fine. Gam is a bit quiet, but doesn't need to be loud.
Gam.
Gam.
Oh, game audio was turned off. Shit.
Oh, it's off.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
that would do it.
My audio is bad, so I'm a bad person to ask. Anti-spell fragrance. This is a continuous trap, meaning that you can't activate it on your turn when this is in your hand. You wait until your opponent's turn to be able to play this, and it stays on the field. Both players must set spell cards before activating them, and cannot activate them until their next turn after setting them. Meaning, all spells become traps, and you can't use them on your opponent's turn either. Talk about a card that can slow down the speed of the game dramatically.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I know that sometimes games have rules that are fuck you, we're not letting you stall, and so I guess I'm wondering like, it's this one.
I mean, yeah, this is a stall card for sure.
Well, yeah, it's just is this one egregious enough?
Game is now way louder than Melanie.
Louder. I'm wondering if it's probably not. Ooh, my microphone probably wasn't turned up enough to trip the attenuation. Okay, that's looking better. I'll turn it down a little more just in case. But let me know how it is. All right.
Great.
So, okay. I'm going to guess legal for this one.
Yes, although everyone fucking hates this card.
I can imagine, yeah.
This card is limited to 1, which just makes it honestly feel even more unfair when it gets used against you because, oh cool, they drew the 1 of in their deck. Or if someone uses Triple Tactics Thrust to search this card, you're like, oh, this sucks.
I can imagine.
You are being complained to that I'm a bully. I think this is information that you know.
Yeah, that's not really anything new.
Sorry that it's finding it's self-directed at you today, Fangs. All right. What about?
What? Was I in range? Who was in range?
What about this naked man?
Last turn. Oh wait, this one sounds familiar. You've told me about this one. Oh my
I have
god,
told you about this one.
That's why.
But will you remember anything about this card? This card can only be activated during your opponent's turn when your life points are 1,000 or less. Select one monster on your side of the field, and send all other cards on the field and in their respective owner's hands to their respective graveyards.
Okay.
After that, your opponent selects and special summons one monster from their deck in face-up attack position and attacks your selected monster. Open parentheses, any battle damage from this battle is treated as 0. The player whose monster remains alone on the field at the end phase of this turn wins the duel. Any other case results in a draw.
This sounds like a rulings nightmare.
Uh-huh.
That, like, draw sounds like the ultimate stall.
I mean, this is a I'm failing. It's time for one final massive battle. here's my biggest guy on my side of the field. You summon your biggest guy. Our two biggest guys are gonna do one final combat against each other. Whoever wins the duel.
Oh, I had misunderstood. I thought this was the person that puts the card down is the only one that can win, and then anything else is a draw.
No.
Okay.
That
changes things.
I identify the card that is already on my field that I want to use for this last turn duel. All other cards are sent to the graveyard, on field and in hand. My opponent can look through their deck and find one monster that can beat over mine. If they can, they win. If they can't, I win. Any other case results in a draw.
Okay.
Because only one monster can remain on field at the end of the turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say legal.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. I guess it's not legal.
All right. What if I showed you this friend? This is Jaugen the Spiritualist. You can discard one random card from your hand to the graveyard. Destroy all special summon monsters on the field. Neither player can special summon monsters.
Oh, that would do it.
What if you can't pull a guy from your deck? It doesn't say the combat has to happen. It says the player whose monster remains alone on the field wins the duel.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so stupid. This is such a stupid game.
Anyways, yes, this card is also banned for being a rulings nightmare. There's a 47-page ruling document because no one knows how to resolve this card correctly. It's an abject nightmare. And then also, if you lose the combat, this doesn't, there are cards that can summon themselves from the graveyard, so in theory, even if this one combat happens before the end phase or during the end phase, you can just recur another guy to make sure that you don't lose under the effect of last turn.
Amazing.
It's nightmare card. What about this?
What's screwing me over is that I never managed to know what the other cards that exist are.
Yeah. Okay. You've seen last turn. What about Self-Destruct Button? An equally funny card. You can only activate this card when your life points are lower than your opponent's life points, and the difference is 7,000 points or more. Both players' life points become 0. This is the fuck you, it's a draw next game card.
No way that's legal. No way
this game didn't count, bitch!
No way there is a legal this game doesn't count card.
Because all Yu-Gi-Oh! Is done in a best 2 out of 3 except for Bastard Duel.
No way. No way there is a legal this game didn't count card.
You sure?
Are you serious? I'm sure.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Okay, thank God.
It's very funny when this works, though. Also, it doesn't say that your life points have to be low, so you can just give your opponents a bunch of life points. There's a bunch of cards that give your opponents life points that are usually bad, but like...
Wait, then it's just stall the card.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Until this week, that was a valid win condition, and then Konami changed the rules out of nowhere, and every player hates the new ones.
Wait, what?
They removed the possibility of draws.
What? How do you tiebreak?
You don't. They got rid of that. So, now, the new rule is if the best 2 out of 3 reaches and the time in the round hits the time limit, all actions must cease and both players lose the whole match. This is a game where where players need to read each other's cards to make sure that they know what's happening.
So it's like, if anyone, like, if you're not going fast enough, both of you are eliminated?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You take your opponent down with you. Also,
that sounds very abusable.
This brings in the prisoner's dilemma, which should never be a thing. So what happens? What happens if I'm in a best of two, a best of three with my opponent, and I win game 1? I am winning game 2. I am like maybe 5 minutes away from winning game 2. However, there is 90 seconds left on the turn clock. My opponent says, "Just so you know, I have no interest in I will not concede under any circumstances." And you can say, "But I'm winning," and they'll say, "Yeah, you probably are, but I'm not going to concede." This gives you a choice. You can both fail, or you can give your opponent who did not deserve it the win in order to improve your own tournament record tiebreakers.
Yu-Gi-Oh is so stupid.
Yeah, everyone hates this new rule. Like, there's no defending this. Like, Konami teased this like 2 months ago, and then they pulled it back, and then they just said, "All right, we're really doing it this time." Also, it's not just effective at the highest tournaments, it's also effective at local game store tournaments. And if they don't comply, then they risk losing their official tournament store status and are no longer able to buy product. It's really cool.
Why did they do this?
Because enough so the previous time rules were that you would at time in the round you couldn't leave, like the game became locked into whatever phase of whatever turn that you're currently in, like main phase, battle phase, end phase, etc. You cannot move to the next. You couldn't move to the next one. And at the end of the you play out that phase, and at the end of the phase you compare life points. Mm-hmm. And whoever had the higher life point won that duel. And so this led to a lot of people citing in cards that did random burn damage, like deal 600 damage to your opponent, that you could just use during a main phase 1 and be like, game. This, however, led to tournaments falling further and further behind schedule because you would still need to play out the entirety of that phase, and every single table would need to do this if there were multiple tables that ran to time, and a lot of games run to time, and so that would cause them to have to spend more on venues.
Surely there is a better solution.
Surely there is, but this is the one they're going with. Anyways, yeah, self-destruct button is illegal. What about barrier statue of the storm winds? And I'll be clear, this is not the so there's a bunch of these cards for different monster types, but essentially this one is it's a monster. It's 1,000 stat, 4 stars, so no tribute. Neither player can special summon monsters except wind monsters.
That sounds banned, because then you just have a wind deck and you shut down everything your opponent does if they don't have a wind deck.
I mean, they could normal summon and beat over it, but
in a game that has increasingly become more and more about special summon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Barrier statue of the storm winds is banned. All of the other elements are legal.
Why?
Because of how it...
What you should have done is you should have let me guess this one, obviously banned, and then put another one in front of me.
Yes. No, it's because of a fucking nightmare deck, I believe, called Fluwanderees. Which is a fucking stun install deck. What about discard? This is a card called Macrocosmos. It has 2 sentences. The first one literally doesn't matter. The second sentence is, while this card is face up on the field, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead.
I wonder, does that shut down too much? That's my current thought.
I will say that the most powerful deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! History, a card that had to be hit on 4 consecutive ban lists before it stopped being by far the best deck, and it was still fully playable after 4 aggressive ban lists that just kept banning more and more and more, was a graveyard deck. Which, by the way, led to one of the all-time most famous Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels. And on that duel, in that duel, it was live streamed. The commentators just said, "Yeah, do you know how that card got there?" No. Like, everyone, including the commentators, completely lost track of what was happening because the game state was too complicated.
That means a lot to me.
Just extremely mentally taxing mirror match that at the time you would have to, like, if you went to a tournament, you would probably be doing 9 or 10 of these mirror matches in a row in one day.
Oh my god.
And it's so deeply mentally taxing to do one.
I'm gonna say legal.
Anyways, yeah,
This sounds like it could have been like an intentional attempt to stop that.
What if I told you this card was printed in... Let me find out when this card was printed, excuse me. 2006. And the first effect was relevant in 06, and is not relevant now, which is why I'm reading it to you, which is, when this card is activated, you can special summon 1 Helios the Primordial Sun from your hand or deck. It was designed for one specific thing.
And then okay,
And then people rediscovered the card when they needed to stop graveyard decks, yes.
Yeah, okay, that, I don't know, I think that might be legal.
And you would be right. This is one of the shining examples of what Eternal formats can give you. Of people looking back through their bulk binders trying to find one answer to a problem. This card was printed in 06, 08, 2011, and 2012. And then it got reprinted again in 2003, or 2023, when everyone had suddenly realized they needed it, and the secondhand price had skyrocketed, and Konami started aggressively reprinting it for everyone. Being like, okay. Yeah, this card should not be... This card's legal, and you should not be spending $80 on what was a common at the time, in its first printing.
Amazing.
Yes. What about... This is Moon Mirror Shield. If the so this is an equip spell. The equipped monster battles your opponent's monster during damage calculation, : So that is the condition. Effect.
Okay.
The equipped monster's attack and defense become equal to the attack and defense of the opponent's battling monster plus 100 during damage calculation only. So you will always win combat. if this face-up card is sent from the field to the graveyard. So if your monster gets destroyed, or if this card gets destroyed, pay 500 life points, semicolon, I'll explain this in a second, place this card either on the top or bottom of your deck. So that second thing is an optional. So if it happens, you have the choice to pay the cost, which is 500 life points. And if you do, place this card on either the top or bottom of your deck. So it wouldn't go to the graveyard. You can recur this card as much as you want. So this is a win every combat card.
I'm gonna say legal because Yu-Gi-Oh got more and more effects heavy as time went on. So life, the like attack points versus versus other attack points or defense points alone isn't as big a deal. I think that's the thought process I'm going with.
You are completely correct. You are very good at this.
Okay.
This is just telling me that you're a good fit for progression series. You are accidentally signing yourself up for something.
Yeah. Well, I did also like intentionally sign up for it, but
alright, and then Butterfly Dagger Elma. This is an old card. It's another quick spell. The equipped monster gains 300 attack. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard while equipped, you can return this card to the hand.
Return this to the hand sounds a little fucky. But it's only 300 attack. That's not a big... Kind of a tough call. I'm feeling legal.
Okay. Next card.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What about Royal Magical Library? Each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card when that spell resolves. Maximum 3. If you remove 3 spell counters, draw 1 card.
Oh my god. That sounds like it makes Butterfly Dagger banned.
And then I got one last card for you. Why don't you go ahead and read this? Gear Fury of the Iron Knight. I'll let you read this.
If either player equips an equipped card.
So why don't you tell people what you're realizing about how these 3 cards interact?
This is what if you had an infinite pot of greed?
This is a draw your whole deck combo. If you have these 3 cards, hey, what do you think? Outside of Blue Eyes White Dragon, what's the most famous monster in this game?
Dark Magician?
No. More famous.
God, what is more famous than Dark Magician, but not?
It wins you the game.
Exodia? Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey, is there a reason in this game specifically that drawing your entire deck might be really, really good? Hey, do you think that all 3 together is a guaranteed win con for any game?
Yeah, it is. Ooh. God,
Yeah.
Eternal format must suck to develop for.
So, all 3 of these cards are like 2003 cards. Yes, Dagger Elma is one of the oldest banned cards and can never come back just because it is a spell card that infinitely recurs itself.
Oh my god.
That is how they solved. Like they had to hit at least one of these, and it was determined that Royal Magical Library is fine and Gearfried is fine, and Butterfly Dagger Elma is too scary for future game development.
I almost feel like if I would go, okay, yeah, that's very limiting for the future. I feel like Gearfried. My first instinct as a not game developer would be to kill Gearfried because Gearfried is a relatively...
is one of Yugi's go-to monsters in the anime.
Shit.
And therefore, you cannot hit it.
Well, they use Pot of Greed all the time in the anime.
Yeah, they also use Card of Sanctity, which is a fake card, which lets you and your opponent draw up to 7. Because the writers needed ways out of bad situations. But, like, that's for storytelling. This is just a guy.
Okay, whatever.
How about... This would be a good last one. I'll be very impressed if you can fully grasp this.
Okay.
But let's give it a try anyway. Yeah, let's show you... I like this artwork the best. Sorry, there's a lot of artworks for this card. This card's a very popular card. So... Whoa!
Firewall Dragon.
Firewall Dragon. Once while face up on the field, quick effect. Quick effect means that you can activate it during your opponent's turn if you want to, in response to any card action. You can target monsters on the field and/or graveyard up to the number of monsters co-linked to this card. Just assume that's usually going to be 1 or 2. Return them to the hand. If a monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 monster from your hand. It's a link card. It's not worth me explaining how to get this out on the field. Just assume that this is a boss monster. Like, this takes a little bit of investment, but like if your deck is built in a way to get this guy out, you can reliably get this guy out.
That sounds like it probably has some fucky interactions with other cards.
What part? Like the first part, there's 2 effects. The first effect or the second effect. I will say, extra deck monsters, so like Xyz, Synchro, Fusions, and Link monsters, if mechanically, if they are, quote, returned to the hand, because it is illegal for them to be in the hand, they go back to the extra deck. They get unsummoned. And you can set this guy up on turn 1, past turn. They normal summon to start their combo. You go whoop, like Soulja Boy and Braid, put it back in their hand, and then they don't have anything on field anymore.
Yeah, this looks like a nothing is ever in the graveyard card. But also, oh wait, I think, do I see recursion in there? This card points to is destroyed by battle.
So what it says point to, it means the arrows, like the red arrows. So if a card is directly south of this, which is more likely at the time this card comes out than to be left or right, then yes, you can special summon a monster from your hand. Also, special summons do not need to tribute.
Yeah, if I'm understanding this correctly, you can just send a card to the graveyard and then get it back really quick.
Where are you getting a card back? If a monster is sent to the graveyard, you can special a monster from your hand. Not for the graveyard.
Yeah, you can target monsters in the field in the graveyard and send them to your hand.
Yes, that is a once while face up on the field. So that's not
once ever. Okay, I'm gonna say legal.
Yeah. Legal?
Yeah.
All right. What if I told you that second effect has absolutely no once per turn?
I would believe you.
No, I mean, like, it just doesn't say that on the card. There's no once per turn. So you can special summon any monster from your hand just over and over and over again. In theory, you could get a pretty easy loop going.
It sounds powerful, but Link monsters are complicated to get out, so naturally...
They're actually not.
Oh, okay.
So if there's a Link 2, that just means you have to discard 2 bodies and then summon out a Link 2. And like Link 3 is 3, etc., etc., etc. If you do this 2 times, then you can immediately begin Link climbing, and you can get a Link 2, and you can get a Link 3, and a Link 4, and Firewall Dragon can effectively build out your entire end board on itself just by constantly special summoning guys.
I'm trying to imagine what's the more unhinged answer. Like, what is more stupid if it's true? And I feel like whatever's most stupid.
Bless you.
I feel like whatever's most stupid is probably true.
So I will also tell you this. This is the equivalent of Dark Magician for the Link era.
Oh,
in terms
then
of,
there's no way it's banned.
Like the big boss monster of the anime.
I'm gonna say no way it's banned then.
This card, it came out, and everyone broke it within 2 weeks in Japan. It then came out here, and everyone knew how to break it. This card was responsible for hell on earth. This card had so much plot armor on it that like 7 other cards got banned for its sins. Anytime a card could be abused with Firewall, that card got banned. And then someone would just go find the next card to fuck with Firewall. This card took forever, but did get banned for a very short amount of time, and then it got errata.
And then it got what? Oh, errata. Okay.
Errata. They fixed it.
I love that. That means so much to me.
This is the errata version, different artwork. Like I said, this card has a lot of really sick artwork. Here's what it says now. Once while face up on the field, quick effect, you can target monsters, da-da-da-da-da. The first effect is unchanged. The first effect was never the problem. Second effect. If a monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Cyburst monster from your hand, which is a specific type, a la Fiend. Next sentence, you can only use each effective Firewall Dragon once per turn. Look at what they did to my boy. Look how they massacred my boy.
Very necessarily. Oh, I hate not knowing if guys in this game can move.
They didn't just fuck him over once. They fucked him over twice. Anyways, that is Firewall Dragon. Yes, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. Which is virtual reality artificial intelligence neural system.
I'm sure
Real.
it is.
That is what Vrains stands for. It's VR, AI, NS.
You know, I never knew that before. That's fascinating to know.
That is the last show that tied in to the TCG and OCG, because even in that show, the duels got way too complicated to put in an anime. And then after that, it became about Rush Duels, which was a different format, and then they stopped. And now they make anime on YouTube that is about the lore of the actual characters on the cards.
That sounds like a smarter idea.
Yes, because then you don't have to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels. And try and, like, make that work into television.
I love that.
Yeah, like if I reject non-essential. Why is this not showing up? Okay. Where is the... Sick. Yeah, that's the thumbnail I'm looking for. This is the duel where they lost track. Right around here is where they lost track. Every card that is fanned out on top of another is a chain link responding to the previous player's action.
Okay.
Look at this fucking deck.
This looks like a disaster.
It looks like a fucking cat came over and knocked over the cards.
It really does.
Counter traps my.
Unfortunately,
I have something to say.
That is true.
All right, looks like Pack is 3. There you go.
You're just guessing at this
Pack
point.
is gonna use the Medora to
The YouTube
shuffle
video is
back
a little
whatever
loud side,
Charmin
by the
effects
way.
Honey probably triggered to try and
Okay.
fusion summon, plus a card that might be useless. But while he's shuffling back these Charmin monsters, that will trigger Honey's Paralino. So even though he's not fusion summoning, he is shuffling back Charmin monsters, so it can trigger his field spell.
That could give Hani the advantage in the
Yeah, just two commentators at YCS Minneapolis in 2022 that have no idea what's happening and are just doing their best.
Yu-Gi-Oh is stupid. Oh fuck, am I about to lose?
Yes. And yes, it is stupid. but
Okay,
it's also
okay,
great.
okay, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. We're safe, we're safe. We're gonna be fine.
Happy for you.
This guy gotta go, this guy gotta go. This guy gotta stop being here.
Alright. I'm gonna head out in a minute.
Okay.
I wish you luck on Fire Emblem and making good progress.
I sure hope it goes well. It might really suddenly stop going well. 18 late. Oh my god. Tanya has a hammer, right? Oh my god, this guy could take down Titania.
Alright, well, like I said, good luck. Have a great rest of your night.
Okay, mate.
Right.
Okay, this is going really bad. Shit. Okay. We can salvage this though. Let's see. Hi, thanks.
Yaddle. Well, you can have my audio on. Okay, I do. There we go.
Boyd's hit rate is too low. I can't take this risk.
I don't have any fun Yu-Gi-Oh cards or shit to offer to you. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to enrich your life with riveting commentary of being unhelpful.
Of course. Well, that's all we could ask for, though.
Alright, so that guy right there, I think he needs to die.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Let's see if Boyd can do it. All right. We're kind of need a little more than that. Kind of need a little more than that, my guy.
He's okay. He's just doing some DPS for now.
Okay. Believe.
Okay. If Titania misses, we're super turbo fucked. This guy's basically a bonus boss. You're not actually supposed to beat him.
Also, just so you know, on the stream right now, it's just the stream window, so it's like kind of your stream. Okay. It's kind of our icons. If I had something to stream for you, I would.
Oh, randomizers.
Oh fuck. Oh god. I could do that. Alright.
I'm not gonna make you do that.
Should I? I have to go back to the spirit temple.
Why would you do a thing like that?
Because I decided I only have to go to the spirit temple for one thing, and then I'll leave. Because I'm bad at this video game. And,
That's an unrelated matter.
Hey now.
What's up?
Hey now.
What's up?
So I'm good at this video game. I'm a boss at Zelda, actually. Oh my god, why is the moon red?
In Zelda?
No! Like here!
Oh, well, I mean, have you played the Zelda where the moon gets red?
No, but I have heard legend of what happens. Hopefully this just means that my RAM is going to be cleared. Which...
Oh, yeah,
gotta shut off your computer, kids.
It's a lunar eclipse.
Oh, that's sick. Let me get my binoculars if I know where they are. Looking at the moon with binoculars at least once is worth it. Just gotta know where your binoculars are. Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Right where I left them.
People used to actually walk for my screen. This is very unfair to me, you know?
Okay, well.
Let's see here. I would really like Ileana to get some more experience, but things are fucky right now. Okay, I'm hoping Boyd makes this hit.
I'll believe.
Okay, ooh, even better.
Even better. Let's go.
Now, Ileana. Okay. Tanya, soften this guy up. And we'll see if we can get some combination of like Soren and Ileana for experience. Okay, Soren. Okay, Soren can kill this guy. Alright. This is going well. Do you agree, Suki?
Suki doesn't know what numbers are.
That was a shitty level up, Soren. Does Suki do math every day?
Yeah, what wouldn't she do math on? She's got to do the calculus for her jumps. She looks at the bowl and she considers food is currently 0. She looks at the bowl and she considers food is greater than 0.
Mm-hmm.
And just because she ignores math doesn't mean she doesn't do it.
I see.
Anyway, I need new glasses. So that's your moon update.
that speaks a story in itself.
A little bit. So I got a prescription for new glasses when I went for my routine eye exam, and then I just, because of like insurance stuff, like the store that is attached to the place I got the exam doesn't take the insurance that I had, and so I was like, okay, I'll just go to this other place, and then I never went there, and I was like, okay, I'll order them online, and I never did, and now it's close enough to my next eye exam.
Nice.
I kind of screwed that one up.
Nice job, idiot.
Hey now.
What's up?
Hey now.
What's up?
Hey now.
Yeah, what's up?
What do you mean to me?
Sucks. Okay, we got this in the bag pretty much. We're gonna get such good loot here. I've never managed to open these chests before. This is going very well, actually.
Do they all get an escape line?
Yep. It's not unique to the map, though. And you get bonus experience for each one that escapes, if I recall correctly. Alright. That's some good fucking loot. And we win.
Time to get out of here.
Brought one of the Crimean soldiers who's being held prisoner. I'm sure you're unaware of this, but I am.
Princess Alencia.
Oh yes, quite right. I'm Kieran. I served under General Joffrey as leader of Crimea's 5th platoon. My platoon had the honor of escorting him from the palace during Dane's attack. Really? You were there when... I was. Lord Renning ordered my platoon to accompany General Joffrey and serve as your escort. Our mission was to see you out safely out of Crimea to Gallia's king. We failed you, and when you were lost to us, I believed my worthless life was at its end. Yet here you are. To think that I would be so blessed to see you again. Such emotion, tears. Kieran, were there any others? Such terrific emotion. So, I beg your pardon? Did anyone other than yourself survive? Of course, though I was the only one unfortunate enough to suffer the misery of captivity. General Joffrey and several of his soldiers fought off the Dane attack. They were able to slip away. Even now, they wait in Crimea, hoping for one last chance to strike a blow against Dane. Joffrey, he's alive? Those words drive off the shadows across my heart. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you for surviving. You're too kind, Your Highness. The opportunity to serve you again is the greatest reward I could ask for. As long as I draw a breath, I'll stand and ready at your side. This I swear.
God, being like in the medieval sucked. The greatest thing that could happen to you was serving a rich person.
Alright, now we all know where Kieran stands. How about you two? Will you recognize Princess Alencia as the rightful heir to the Crimean throne? Will you fight for her? Look here, my name is Brahm, this last is Nephany. We're just simple country militiamen from the same territory. You know, you don't know much about nobles and stuff. Kings and queens don't matter much when you work in the fields. Of course, that's super true. Honestly. Like, I feel the average person probably did not give a shit who the king was.
Might not have even really known, other than like if... Yeah. Probably barely knew.
Yeah. It reminds me of in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. There's a bit where you talk to someone and they'll mention, yeah, that was all during the Jedi Civil War. And you, a Jedi, can be like, Jedi Civil War? No, it was Jedi versus the Sith. And the guy you're talking to is like, who gives a shit? You're all space wizards that are all doing your own bullshit. First, we know we'll be in trouble if someone takes our fields away from us, so that's why we joined the militia. This King of Dane's no friend of ours, and I hear he's doing terrible things too. Vile tortures with rusty nails and more. What's gonna happen to my family? I left them all back home and I'm so worried I can hardly see straight. If you can defeat the King of Dane, will this country return to the way it used to be? Is that what you're after? It is my hope. I may not be as powerful as my father, but I'll never abandon Crimea. You sound like a lady who stands by her word. Looks like my choice is easy. Mine too. I'll fight in your name. I'll help you and yours, and we'll send those Dane milksops packing. Thank you. I beg your pardon. You're... Oh, blessed saint. Master Sephiroth, you live. Rom, Nephany, are either of you wounded? We're fine, but what about you? You were jailed for helping us. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope they didn't hurt you. It's nothing to fret about. Everyone is safe, and that's what matters. Oh, blessed one. Pardon me, may I have a moment? And you are? I'm Ike. I'm the commander of this mercenary company. That must mean you're the one responsible for giving me back my freedom. I'm Sephiroth, a monk on a pilgrimage. Sure you are, buddy. Please allow me to express my gratitude. Thank you. You don't have to thank us. However, I'm curious about your situation. Why are you aiding Crimean soldiers? You question my story. You're a monk on pilgrimage as well as an ally of Crimean resistance fighters. Under the circumstances, do you blame me? Tell me something, Ike. If you came across a wounded person, could you ignore his plight? Normally, no, I could not. But in times like these, where it means risking my own life, I don't know. It's tough to say. You're quite honest. However, if actually faced with such a choice, a man such as yourself would not hesitate. If faced with an individual in pain, you would act instinctively. Your body would not wait for the command. Who are you, really? You're so full of peace. I can't believe you're a simple monk. If you'll forgive me, I must be going. Fare thee well, young warrior. I'm certain that we'll meet again. Ike. Oh, hello, Volk. What do you want? I was thinking about traveling with you for a bit. I'll be in the general area, so if you need anything, you can call me. I'll help you out, for a fee, of course. What did you say? Why would you do such a thing? In times such as these, there must be many parties that need intelligence. Well, you've sparked my curiosity, and besides... No, we'll just have to leave it at that. That's not acceptable. Don't be so inflexible. It's not as if we'll be joining your merry band or anything. This is strictly business. And yet you, Titania, I believe this is a good opportunity. We'll almost certainly have need of this man's talents. He's a dubious character at best, but at least we know his motives. Everything begins and ends with gold. He'll be easy to control. Sorry, he's standing right there. I don't think he minds. What will it be, Ike? The decision's yours. Very well. You may do as you like. Excellent. Call me if you need anything. First the thief, and then that monk. What an odd band of characters you've attracted. Ranulph, have you finished your errands? All done. What about those two? Yes, they're both rather mysterious. Well, the monk seems a decent enough fellow. Determining who's a friend and who's a foe is something I must be able to do, but it's just so hard. That's only because you don't have enough information to base your judgment on. All we can do now is press on. You're right.
So true, Oomphy.
Alright. Suki is sleepy.
Oh. Guess she
Blood
calculated
runs
what
red.
kind of nap she needs. She sleeping?
Always.
That's true. Or Toha.
Well, we're here. Welcome to Toha, Crimea's westernmost port city. What's with this place? The people are going about their business. Why aren't they worried about Dayan, about the war? It's because this area is fairly isolated. Dayan's army hasn't come this far, and so life just goes on as before. Dayan's plan is to seize the capital, then slowly and steadily expand its sphere of influence until it controls everything. Surely these people have some idea of what's happening. Ignorance is a form of bliss, is it not? These people don't know what it's like to lose a war. They don't want to know. Crimea as a nation has always been blessed by peace. Perhaps this is due to the temperament of its rulers, but the country hasn't seen serious warfare for centuries. All minor skirmishes with the Kingdom of Dayan have been legion. Only the eastern borderlands have taken damage. And yet even I know this peace will not last. When we met Dayan forces on our scouting mission, they attacked us merely for being within the Crimean border. Humans are shameless creatures that carelessly ignore any misfortune which does not befall them directly. They can, and often do, turn a blind eye to all manner of wickedness so long as it does not touch them or their kin. They'll bow their heads, condemning those victims for bringing calamity upon themselves. And then they will cast their eyes towards heaven in thanks while their neighbors lie dying around them. But the war is happening here. This is their home, not someone else's. When the Daean army darkens their doorsteps, perhaps they'll understand. When the peace they take for granted is shattered and their sons and daughters slaughtered in the streets, perhaps then they will comprehend the misfortunes they so long pretended not to see. I have no sympathy for them. My goodness, the nastier the truth, the blunter he gets. Quite a delightful staff officer you have there. He has an undeniable streak of severity in him, but this? Something's bothering him, that's for sure. It's to be expected. Even I'm a bit shocked by this place. Can they truly be as placid as they appear? Soren's a very empathetic young man. The emotions of this place may have proven to be too much for him. Ignoring impending doom because you cannot prevent it. Fatalism is by nature a disheartening beast. Well, for all those born with nothing, there are those born with everything. Perhaps those who never notice the difference are the ones we should envy. What's that supposed to mean? Huh? Oh, I was talking to myself. Pay me no mind. Now then, I've got to see a man about a ship. While I'm gone, why don't you get your supplies squared away? I'm sure that the journey ahead will require a lot of packing. Ranulph, I'll go with you. No, that's alright. You should supervise the supply acquisition. You're going to be at sea for months, you know. I know that, but what is it, Titania? She's worried about me. She doesn't want to leave a solitary Laguz, but wandering around a Bayark city. But I thought Crimea and Gallia were allied nations. Why would a wandering Laguz be cause for concern? Well, it shouldn't be, but... Do you remember what King Cainigus told you? The friendship between Crimea and Gallia exists only between the ruling classes. It hasn't taken root in the minds of the common citizenry at all. That being said, things have improved quite a bit since King Ramon ascended to the throne. The reports of hunts and such other horrors have all but disappeared. Oh, don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got connections, see? It's not like I'll be roaming the docks begging for passage. Alright then, the job is yours. Please be careful. You too, don't mess anything up.
I feel like Bro could have had a better disguise, not gonna lie.
Who did?
Bro could have had a better disguise.
Oh, Bro could... Okay. I see. Alright. That's not as much bonus XP as I was hoping for. Alright, what supports we got? Titania and Boyd. 98, 99, 100. Done. Wow, what's the point in swinging an axe by myself? I should probably try to find Ike, but maybe a quick nap first. Boyd. Ah, Titania. Where do you think you're going? Are you blowing off your training again? No, I'm not slacking, I swear. I was just going to work out with Ike. You know me, I'm all about the fighting. Boyd, I know that training is tough, but if you make light of it, you're closer to death than you ever want to be. You're a mercenary. When you're confused or exhausted during a long battle, instincts make all the difference. But Titania, I just can't get into training when I don't have a partner. Can't get into it. Boyd, don't make me chew you out again. Joking. I'm just joking. What I just said, all a joke. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Oh, I'm just dying to do some practice swings. Yeah. Boy, training is so much fun. Isn't that right, Titania? Ooh, I love training. Darn it, Boyd. Why are you so lazy? You're a natural fighter, you know that? You could even be a better fighter than me if you put your mind to it. Anyway, keep practicing. Oh my god, there's so many fucking conversations here. I'm just gonna read these silently.
Yeah, go for it.
Sounds really that's weird for a stream, though. Neither kind doesn't even think the Crimea fleet. Don't be absurd. Crimea lost the war. I know, and honestly, that doesn't really affect us common folk, you know? Truth is, we don't care who sits on the throne. To us, they're all just faceless beings who rule from on high. If they tried to raise taxes or something, you better believe your protest, but otherwise, it's a Republican. I mean, take the King of Daein. He's just another man, right? If we keep working, we can keep living the high life. So it's not like he's going to treat us poorly or anything. As long as we can live our lives and have a little happiness, we aren't going to worry about it all too much. Oh, but if we were invaded by Gallia, well, that's a different story altogether. If our country overrun by those savage beasts, who knows what could happen? Now that scares me. What the? Hey, come back. What about my low prices? What was that all about?
3-star, man.
That just means you get an item. 1 star is just for flavor and lore. 2 star gives you information that will help, and 3 star you get an item.
Okay, okay.
Pardon me, buddy. I haven't seen you around town before. You're a traveling mercenary? Yes, I suppose you could say that. Nice sword. You look like a man who knows his business. If you're looking for work, I have a proposition for you. A proposition? I run a vigilante group that helps keep our fair town safe. A strong man like you would be most welcome. Thanks, but I've got something lined up. Oh, really? That's too bad. Heading out to sea? Maybe. Cautious to the end. I like that. Well, just in case you are, I want you to have this. What's this? It's a special sword. It'll come in handy if you ever find yourself at sea. Not that you would. Haha. Really? You're giving me a sword. Are you sure? Well, there's one condition. Once you finish your job, you come back and see me. I'd like you to reconsider that vigilante position. Understood. Thanks again for the blade. We got a Lagoo's Slayer. Princess. My Lord Ike. Why are you here all by yourself? That's not very safe. I was looking at the town. I'm unfamiliar with the world outside the Imperial Villa where I was raised. This is the first time I've been able to see how other people live. Everything's so new and different to my eyes. This is a town, isn't it? There's so much energy and everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. With all the boats coming in and out of the harbor, this town's livelier than most, that's for sure. It's like nothing has happened. All the death and destruction we've seen feels like a horrible dream. Ha! Ya! Hiya! What are you doing? I'm trying to regain the superb physique I lost when I was being held prisoner. Are you ready to board the ship? I was born ready. Hoo-ha. I don't need anything. Even as we speak, many of my fellow Crimeans are suffering at the hands of Dan. If I cannot rush their aid today, then I can at least prepare myself for the day when I can. I see. Well, when we're ready, I'll let you know. Understood. Sorry to have interrupted you. My Lord Ike, what is it? You rescued and cared for Princess Valencia. You have my heartfelt thanks. For us, she is our one solitary hope. Yeah. Right, enough talking. Until we make our triumphant return to Melior, all I can do is keep training. Careful, don't pull anything. What are you looking at? Oh, just this. It's sort of a good luck charm. My family gave it to me when I left home. We never had much money, so my parents gathered some stones from our farm back home, put them in this leather pouch. Not much to look at, but it means a lot to me. Every day I take them out and talk to them like they're my family. How is everyone? I'm out here doing the best I can.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll be home. Well, I'll be home soon. Just stuff like that.
Oh,
I know
no.
it sounds foolish, but if I don't do this, I won't have the courage to fight.
Me getting on the boat. I'll be home soon.
Don't worry about my feelings. You can laugh. Acting like this at my age, what a silly man I am. It's not silly, Braun. You're a strong man who's decided to fight for the sake of his family. I know that your family is very proud of you. Thank you, Ike. Thank you. Well, that's that. Are you ready to go, Neffany? Ah, Ike. What is it? Nope, nothing. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah, sure, I'm sure. You know, it's hard being prisoner. It's physically and mentally demanding. I need to know, can you fight? Not a problem. It's easy for you to say, but you sound like you're about to fall over. What, that? Oh, no, that's a habit. Just the way I talk. Just talking. Sorry. No need to apologize. As long as you're not feeling ill, everything's fine. Alright, I'll see you later. Right then. I like Neffany. And I like how she's, like, embarrassed of her accent and talks weird because of it. In a way that's weirder than her accent ever would be.
She's a little kind of wife.
A little bit.
Kind of
yeah.
wife
Oh,
vibe.
yeah, extremely. I'm a big fan of her. Alright. Okay. Okay. So, experience. Marcia is my biggest concern at the moment. And we can dump a little bit into someone else, I guess. Who needs it, though, is the question. That's left. I like left. I want to make sure she keeps up. Go to Mordecai. It's higher level. 12, 12, 15, 4, 9, 10, 7. Okay. So Mordecai hits harder. Left is more. Left is more all around. So we'll get to keep her. Mist can have some experience as a treat. Mist, we're probably gonna Master Seal as soon as she hits 10. Let me actually look at the wiki, see what it says to do. And we did just get a Master Seal, but... From here on, our bonus experience is going to go into Mist, so we can get her to promote as soon as possible. Okay, so we have counter. Those enemies receive half damage equals 6. I'm going to give that to... That might be good with Braum, actually, because we're going to use him as a tank a lot. And we can just take it off whenever, right? We sure can.
Ooh.
Yeah. Good thing we just saved.
Well.
Yeah, what's up?
This is good. This is learning.
Yeah, it is. I agree. Yeah, I don't know who we want to give that to.
Tsuki.
We could give it to Tsuki. I don't know what she'll do with it, though. Tsuki's his Meow, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah. This is what I like to hear.
This game has Dolby Pro logic.
What's progressive mode?
480p versus 480i.
Oh, okay.
It was very rare for people to actually use back in the day because you needed a TV with component cables.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... let's actually dump this bonus experience into Mist. And I'll sit on that counter for now. We'll see how
this next battle goes.
Did you see that fucking level up?
No. What happened?
0 gains.
What?
Not one single point.
Oh, that's me at the gym, baby. I get you, Mist.
I miss when my friends showed up to watch me play video games. People don't even really show up to Mario Party anymore.
Hmm. Mario Party, I feel like sometimes, because of how difficult it can be to schedule, sometimes I don't have a beat of when it's gonna be.
Well, it's on Sunday.
But yeah. This time I know, but...
Alright, Mist. Don't fucking let me down again. Hi, Caitlin. Okay, we got fucking stats this time.
Alright, we got 4.
Yeah.
4. That's pretty good.
Better than 0. Okay. Okay. Things are happening here. Okay, so 5 more levels till Mist can... Till Mist can promote.
Ooh, that was
There we
6
go.
levels.
That's pretty good.
Hard
Okay.
save.
Right, they ain't got shit. Okay, I gotta make some decisions on who I'm keeping. Because I don't remember who's any good. Okay, let's look into Kieran. Overall. Somewhat rocky start, middling bases in the highway of axes, but he's well worth investing too. Strength goes solids, Puka. Okay. Kieran's worth keeping. Let's check Braum. Few unique oh no, that's Radiant Dawn. Let me see how the Radiance. Very stereotypical armor knight stats being strong. Ooh. Yeah. Braum. Probably not worth investing in. He's a bit better in Radiant Dawn, but... Okay, what about Nephany? Nephany... While her base stats... Oh my god. While her base stats are not terrible, there's certainly nothing to write home about. Not only that, but she also joins with a pitiful E rank in lances, making her incapable of using anything more powerful than a forged iron lance. Oh my god. Yeah, Nephany, not worth. Very not worth. Mike is ultra quiet? Okay. I will tell Michael about that. That was a very funny joke. Everyone needs to laugh at that.
I did laugh.
I didn't hear it.
Because Mike is ultra quiet.
Well, tell
Get
Michael.
in!
Let's double check. Left, because I love left. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stick with left. Okay, all right. So we're not gonna invest in Braum and Nephany. We are gonna invest in Kieran. So Kieran, buddy. Okay, you're an axe knight, right? Yes, you are. So you can only use axes at the moment, of which we have none to spare. So we're gonna have to buy some.
It's time to go to the forge. You know what you must make. The Jiren.
Who is here? That's Fangs. I've got up in the top
Hello.
left, there's a little Discord window. So you can
Hello.
see if anyone joins the call.
If I was smart, I would be sub-streaming Ocarina of Time, but
Why
I
aren't
don't
you?
feel like setting up my... I don't know. Praying?
What? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Also, I fucked up making the Rosker. The Rosker was a javelin, wasn't it?
You didn't make it a javelin?
I fucked up.
You fucked up!
I fucked up. This is such a good
okay.
use of my... I forget, do we want weapons to be heavier or lighter in this game?
I think that's a case-dependent thing.
I think axes we want lighter. So what? Okay, the Jiren.
Yes.
What color should it be?
I don't fucking know. White, I guess, because it has the red handle.
This is such a very bad use of money.
That's what you got me here for.
That's true. Ike could probably use another iron sword.
Yes, hello, Caitlin. You can, in fact, customize the colors.
So Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are my favorite Fire Emblem games. They rule. When this comes to NSO, I'm going to be forcing everyone I know to play it.
I do need to replay it now that I'm like an adult human person who knows how to do geometry and whatever.
Okay. Oh, short axe. That should probably go to Kieran. Now that I think about it.
I don't know. I think Volk's got a use case for it.
You know, maybe. Let's see. Should I stick with Boyd? I'm sad that Radiant Dawn is not gonna come to GameCube NSO because it's a Wii game, but I can still make people play that. Okay, we'll keep Boyd for now. But he kind of fills the same role as Kieran, and Kieran's better at it because he's mounted. And Mounted's so fucking OP in this game because of Kanto. Like, actually, why did they make Kanto like that? That's so fucking overpowered. I can't believe they did that.
Remind me, Kanto's the Go Again one.
Mia, sadly, is probably not going to be worth investment now that we're about to have Z-Hark. So this is probably Mia's last chapter. Honestly, maybe Mia won't even join this chapter. Maybe we'll just... I love Mia, though. Okay, I think everyone's doing okay on stuff. Yeah, okay. Alright, here we go. By the way, I'm playing on hard mode. So the character that appears halfway through the chapter moves. We should be leaving, but looks like everyone's going to be a while yet. By the way, this specific chapter, I'm so fucking mad that Joe stopped streaming these games before we got to this one, because I was waiting to watch him play this chapter for years. My Lord Ike, are you ready to go? Me? As long as I've got my sword, I'm always ready. A sword? That's it? If I've got my cape, I can sleep just about anywhere. And as for food, well, something always turns up. That's delightful. Is it? It is? Yes, very much so. Princesses. I don't think I'll ever understand them. What's going on? Why all the excitement? My Lord Ike, there's a crowd gathering at the town entrance. That's... Attention citizens, we've received reports of Crimean army stragglers hiding in this town. From this point forth, the Daean army will blockade all points of entry. No one comes or goes without our leave. The harbor is also closed. No ships will be allowed to sail.
I'm so fucking
Ike.
sorry. We could have gotten out of here if I just didn't have us detour to the forge.
Ike, Daean troops have... I know. All we can do is move towards the docks and try not to be discovered. Have you seen Ranulf? Not yet. Wait, here he comes now. Ranulf, over here. Whew, things sure are heating up, aren't they? How are things on your end? Everything's set. All you have to do is sneak down to the harbor. You'll be met there by a man with a dusky pallor. His name is Nessir. Nessir is a man you can trust. I've explained your situation to him, and he's willing to help. If you can reach his ship safely, he'll take care of everything and deliver you to Benyon. Ranulph, aren't you coming too? I was planning on it, but Dane's movements have me concerned. I'll stay behind and see what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't watching where I was going. No, pardon me. Ah! Eek! Subhuman! Blast. It's true, a subhuman. How dare you come prowling around here? Beast, you stinking subhumans need to learn your place. Human towns are too good for you. Ew, it's so hairy. Go on, scat. Dang. Mordecai. Ike, we must leave. What? No, we have to help Ranulph. All of this noise will attract the attention of the Dayan troops. That's why we have to hurry up and help. He'll be fine. Leave him. Ranulph is strong. Even stronger than me. It's alright. Ranulph has no intention of defending himself. Look, he's not even changing forms. I can't just stand by and watch as he gets murdered. Ike, wait. Idiot human. Stop. Get out of my way. Keep your hands off him. Who do you think you are? Why would a human want to protect some subhuman? He's a friend to this monster. I saw them talking earlier. What's that to you? Hey, the Crimean royals had subhuman companions, didn't they? Maybe you're one of those army guys the Dayan troops are searching for. You there, Dayan soldier. There are some suspicious folk over here. Huh? That way, hurry. Are you mad? Your king was murdered by Dayan. And now you're going to cooperate with them? Well, I heard the king was teaming up with those subhumans. That's what got him killed. Yeah, that's right. If we need allies, I'll take flesh and blood Dayan humans over some fanged subhuman freak. Yeah, at least we know what we're getting. We trust your own kind. You people are insane. Where's the subhuman everyone's screaming about? Huzzah, the Toha vigilantes are here. Grab those guys and turn them over to the Dayan army. That'll prove our allegiance and gain our village favor. Oh yeah, this game is about racism. If you want subhumans hunted down, I'm your man. Ike. Ranulph, are you alright? Why did you come back? Some fool was going to lay here and get beaten to death instead of defending himself. Ike, what would you have me do? Gallia and Crimea have formed an alliance. I cannot jeopardize that by harming these people, no matter what ill they may bear me. Even if none of them care two figs for their own country. Even if they're citizens of Crimea, after all. Well, I'm not Gallian, so there's no reason for me to hold anything back. Ike, listen to me. They think that you and I are allies. If you attack, it's no different than if I do so myself. So, let me guess. You're telling me to avoid the Dayan pursuit, leave the town vigilantes alone, get to the docks as soon as possible, find a man named Nasir, and get everyone on his boat. Is that it? Exactly. I don't care what anyone else says. I think you're pretty bright. Alright, I'll play along, but mark my words, if they attack, heads will roll. What? Hey! That's not going to do us any good. Tanya, Soren, get everyone together. We're getting out of here.
We sure are. We sure are.
Yeah, about that. Alright. Brahm, Nephany, Mordecai, you're off the basketball team. Leth and Marcia. Okay, Mia gets one more go because we have room for her. Sadly, I think she's getting replaced by Zehark, who who talks to Zehark. Leth talks to Zehark. Okay, so I want Leth over here. A lot of swords, so we'll have Oscar go with her. Do we even need Volk? There's nothing here for Volk. I guess he can get some combat experience, because he auto-promotes. Okay, so Boyd and Kieran are probably going to take down these Lance guys. There's Har, my beloved. Ike can't be moved, so... Ooh, actually, let's have Marcia go with Leth to get her a little bit of experience. I think we get bonus. We sure did fire some emblems. I think we get bonus experience if we don't kill the vigilantes, but we kind of need Z-Hark. So I'm going through that way. Okay, we want Mia. Mia. Oh my god, Mia. And Volk. Okay, this should be fine. Listen to me. Do not let a single Crimean soldier escape our grasp. Sweep the entire town. Arrest anyone suspicious. General Makoya. Sir, there's a group of vigilantes who want to help us. What shall I tell them? Very well. Let them do as they please. Yes, sir. Pardon me, are you the commander of these forces? I am. And who are you? I'm captain of the boat you see moored here. My name is Nasir. I stopped by to accomplish some brief piece of business, but your soldiers are now preventing me from setting sail. I need to leave this place. I apologize for the inconvenience. However, we are trying to stop some Crimean soldiers from escaping. To that end, we need the cooperation of all citizens, ship captains included. My ship is a simple merchant vessel sailing under the flag of the Benyon Empire. If I present such documentation, surely it will prove I have no ties whatsoever with Crimea. Under Dayan rules, such Benyon papers are nothing more than fish wrap. Yet, you called yourself Nasir, correct? Protest too loudly, Nasir, and we may think you are a Crimean sympathizer. If that were to happen, who knows what unfortunate fate might your simple... What unfortunate fate might your simple merchant ship? I see. So be it. You there, soldier. Sir? Strengthen the watch on this ship. That man is up to something. I can feel it. No matter what happens, that ship must not be allowed to set sail. Burn her and sink her first. Yes, sir. Now then, where is our special guest? I'm right here, General Makoya. Oh, Sir Black Knight. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. No, I just arrived. Let us proceed. I would hear your report. There are no problems whatsoever. I have nothing to report, save the tedium of it all. The farther west we travel, the weaker the Crimean fighting spirit becomes. Each town displays less and less resistance, and now they literally throw wide the gates at first sign of our approach. With duty as humdrum as this, I worry that my troops may become sloppy and lose their edge. As a fellow warrior, I can sympathize with your plight. And thank you for your understanding. This town was not scheduled for subjugation until much later. Tell me, why are you here now? Yes, as to that, mere days ago, a castle that held Crimean prisoners of war was attacked and the captives freed. The perpetrators were Crimean soldiers accompanied by subhumans. According to our intelligence reports, the trail led here. I see. The Princess of Crimea is said to have fled to Gallia. If we can capture this band, we may gain information on her location. You require my assistance. I thank you for the generous offer. However, if you were to enter the fray, it would be over in a twinkling. My men are starved for combat. I would beg your restraint so that they may be allowed some entertainment. As you will. The field is yours. Turn your soldiers loose and may their blades run red with glory. Your graciousness is greatly appreciated. The Black Knight's so cool. Good luck, Ike. You'll be fine. As for me, I think I'll play a little game of cat and mouse with these damn fools. The Gallian subhuman. After him. Don't let him get away.
Why can't he just do that?
Everyone, move out for the harbor. Try to avoid conflict with the local vigilante group if you can. Let's go. Sorry, Ike. I need Z-Hark. So, this guy's gonna die. This is easy pickings for Marsha. I hope she gets some experience. A little bit. Not really enough, but it's fine. It's whatever. I think Zehark auto-talks to Leth. So, Boyd, you want to get started? Ileana, I want you to soften this guy up. Preferably, don't die too much. I should be practicing with my voice more. I'm not, like, doing... I need to, like, be more diligent with it. Okay, now, Boyd, can you take care of him? You can. Alright. Okay, now you need to follow up. Kieran. That won't kill. But the Jiren will.
Why wouldn't it? It's the strongest axe.
Why didn't you get the crit the first time so it didn't waste a weapon use?
Look, it's the Jiren. There's only so much we can ask for.
Attacks that exploit weaknesses are not true strength.
Exactly!
Volk, how do you hold up here? You hold up really well, actually. You can do this. I love that little shuffle forward, holy shit. Oh my god, hit 2. Wow. I'm gonna miss Mia.
Just like him. You said it at the exact same time.
It's a lance. Okay. Okay, Kieran's gonna turn around and help there. Oscar should be able to bait this guy out, though.
Our boy.
Oh shit. I kind of forgot all this going on over here. This presents a problem.
Would you send over there already? Who's grayed out?
Ike and Oscar.
No, on the right.
Oh, Ileana and Boyd.
Never had a problem with them.
They're not
They'll be fine.
They're not gonna die in just one turn, but I would rather not be risky with Ileana. Ah, fuck, Soren can't reach. Fuck. Whatever. It'll be fine. Hey, are there really subhumans about? Oh yeah, no mistake about it. And they'll kill you and they'll soon kill you as look at you. Where are they? They're over there. Cunning beasts. We were just about to start flushing them out of hiding. I see. If you find one, be sure to give me a call. I like that guy. He came to our little town just for the chance to hunt subhumans. Oh, so the vigilantes don't aggro, huh? Oh well, I guess that sucks. There's no way you have good hit against Mia. And Mia has Vantage. Why did you do that? I forgot Mia has Vantage. Die, human! Hold on, please. I'm not an enemy to Laguz. Laguz? How do you... I joined this vigilante group because I knew it would afford me a chance to help you flee. Listen, I'll distract the townspeople. While they're worried about me, you can make good your escape. You cannot trust the word of a human. I see. Well, if I cut down these vigilantes, will you believe me? Huh? 1, 2, all of them? How many do you want? Just give the word and I'll start the cutting. Quiet. Why would you? I want to help you. That's all. I see. You're not an enemy. That much I'll believe. Thank you. Now you must hurry away from this place. No, I cannot flee. I have friends that I must board a ship with. Will you not desist? It's much too dangerous. The Vigilantes and the Daeans want nothing more than to kill the goose. I'm not leaving. I see. If that's your stance, then I have no choice. No, I will join your group. Don't be ridiculous. What's your name? I am Leth, but that's a good name. That's beside the point. I am Zehark. Well met, Leth. Whoops, I don't think we have time for formal introductions. Let's hurry. Hold it! I have not agreed to this.
I forget his deal, but I kind of love this man.
His late girlfriend is a Lagoose.
Oh.
He's also from Dan, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah, because in Radiant Dawn, he's with Torneo and everyone. Yeah, with Torneo and Jill, I think. I fucking love how Radiant Dawn opens with, like, you're in Dan. And, like, dealing with the ramifications of how just the regular people of Dan had nothing to do with the war. But they're the ones that are suffering for it, because Benyon are a bunch of pieces of shit. What are these thieves doing? Are the thieves gonna destroy the house?
Wait, so you're up against Dayan soldiers, and then just a couple of ransackers who were in it for the love of the game?
I mean, that's how it always goes. Which, if I'm being honest, like it's not even like nonsensical. Everyone's like, there's always going to be people that will take advantage of whatever situation.
Yeah, but it's just like the idea that they're here just to burn the house down, not even to rob it. That's my headcanon.
Well, yeah, usually it's barbarians that burn down houses, right? But what else would these thieves be doing? I could get Oscar there now, but that seems risky. Right? Not with the Rosker.
The new and improved, not Javelin Rosker. This is its purpose. This is its destiny. Holy shit! Let's fucking go.
Yeah, because we turned the crit way up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, crit 14.
That's what it's all about, baby.
Okay, Ike, you gotta kill that guy, or we'll be in trouble. Oh my god, we're gonna be in trouble no matter what. Fuck, why do I keep making this mistake? Shit. Fuck. This is bad.
I think we're gonna win.
What a crit animation. Fire Emblem has never lived up to the GBA crit animations. It's so sad. If only we could shove Titania. No one's strong enough, though. Is Leth strong enough? The day is saved. How are we all doing tonight? Everyone having a good time? Is anyone watching in chat?
It seems like got Kayla.
This is one viewer though.
The view count is like not necessarily always correct from what I read.
Yeah, I know.
Like I heard there was this whole thing like a month ago or whatever where it's like they were deflating view counts if people weren't like lurking in chat or whatever.
That's weird.
It was something about bots or whatever. I mean, I don't know if it was ever confirmed, but that was the hot word on the street.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. This guy's gonna kill Ileana. Fucking hell. And now Soren's gonna fucking die. Yeah, we're fucked. Oh my god, this is not. This is real fucky. Okay, that's not bad. It's not what we want necessarily, but whatever. Yeah, she has advantage, and Zehark has Adept. Right. Fucking god. Oh my god, this is so scuffed. This is so scuffed. We're gonna have to restart.
Imagine getting 1 XP for surviving a near mortal blow. Who's this guy?
I didn't even fucking realize that Marsha was right next to a bow unit because I was fucking panicking so much.
These people think they can defeat
I think if I die here, I might call it because I didn't get a lot of sleep. But now we know mistakes not to make next time, and I plan on streaming regularly.
Hell yeah!
Like, we're back in it. We are back.
Are we perhaps so back?
We are so back.
We're so fucking back.
I think this guy does 0,
over.
right? He does not do 0. Well.
It's maybe a little over.
It's a little over.
It's over for some of us.
Yeah, well, it's 10 o'clock. We got a good 2 hours of stream. Fucking wild that it was an hour from the last chapter to get to this point.
Well, wait. I have an idea. Should we let this turn resolve and have Oscar see if there's anything worthwhile in the house? Or is that cheating?
You know, that's a good idea. Mia can also see if there's anything worthwhile in the southern house. Oh my fucking god, it's a fucking massacre.
Now this is the path of Radiance I know. It's like watching my childhood flash before my eyes.
I'm probably gonna get back to Thursday Smashterpieces again. The classic.
Good day, a good strong day.
Good strong.
I don't do shit on Thursdays.
Oh my gosh, are you really fighting Dayan? That's so brave. We heard so many rumors about Crimea's defeat. That's why everyone in town acts like they do. No one has the courage to stand up to those fierce Dayan troops. Everyone believes that if they just cooperate, life here will go on as it always has. Please take this magic scroll with my brothers. He was murdered by the Daean army. Elwind. Elwind's not bad. That one's probably worthwhile. We'll have to, like, really make sure we save it. Aren't you? You're one of those crimes the Danes soldiers after. Go on, get moving. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Don't worry. You're gonna take this with you. Draco shields. Okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna want those. Here, just for fun. Actually, I don't know when the Black Knight spawns. Alright, whatever. This is so fucking scuffed. This is really fucking scuffed. Yeah, now we know what mistakes not to make for next time. Are you gonna come hang out, next Thursday?
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't do shit on Thursdays.
Okay, sounds like you just volunteered.
At me and I'll do it, and I'll talk over the game so much that this is just gonna happen again.
You wanna do voice acting with me?
Sure. If you want to do voice acting. I know that, like, it slows down the stream quite a bit, but I'd do it.
But it's more fun.
It is more fun. I would be willing to do it. I don't think I have anything going on Thursdays, so yeah, at me and remind me and hold me to it.
I will. Alright, so we're back at it. We made progress tonight. We made real progress.
We got level ups. Gains.
Hell yeah. Alright,
Winning.
so, everyone, I hope you had a good time. We're back at it. We're gonna be back at it from now on. Thursdays today. We'll see you all later.
Oh.
Where's my stream ending? Where's my stream ending?